access to quality education, especially among the poorest and among girls, is preventing millions of people from escaping the cycle of extreme poverty around the world.
The amount that child survival rates will jump by if girls are educated for 5 years is 40%.
We researched the main statistics of girls attending school around the world and the barriers preventing them from getting a good quality education. We then thought about what we could do to improve girls' education all across the world.
Your aim as part of the Millennium Development Goals is to promote gender equality and empower women, eliminate gender disparity in primary and secondary education, preferably by 2005 and in all levels of education, no later than 2015.
Girls' access to education in developing countries is very restricted, and too many of them are being denied their fundamental right to an education. Because there is a lack of facilities, boys are given the priority and are sent to school. Some girls are refused an education simply because they only have toilet facilities for boys.
Girls are still expected to stay at home and work there, cooking, cleaning, washing, farming, and looking after the younger children. Furthermore, girls are married off at very young ages and predicted to have children. This means that they don't have time for an education, which could improve their lives and improve the world and its economic growth.
Some countries lose close to $1 billion a year by failing to educate girls at the same level as boys. This is because an educated female population increases the country's productivity and fuels economic growth. This picture shows teenage girls in Dodoma, Tanzania, attending an after-school class.
Education in developed countries is easily accessible to girls of all ages. There are plenty of facilities which are able to be used by girls and boys all over the country. Girls are given the same opportunities as boys and are treated fairly throughout their school life. For example, girls and boys have been given the opportunity to enter this competition.
Lots of people assume that developed countries have gender parity. Despite this, the United States is the wealthiest economy in the world, yet it is ranked 23rd in the world for gender equality. This is behind countries such as South Africa, Cuba, and the Philippines.
There is also disparity within teaching. This table shows figures from 1999. In secondary schools, 1 in 30 male teachers is ahead, and only 1 in 111 female teachers is ahead. Because of these statistics, young boys and girls at schools have a lack of female role models in their everyday lives, and therefore grow up expecting fewer women in the working world.
After looking at all of this, we decided on what our aims should be, to give girls an education and a voice. Nationally, we need to involve people who have an influence in public in our country, such as David Cameron. With people like him involved, more and more people will hear about the problems.
Also, we should set up organisations specifically for our country that should allow people to easily donate money towards promoting gender equality in schools, which can help us provide better quality education. Some examples of global organisations already in place are CAMFED, UNFPA, Girl Up and ONE. Organisations like these make people realise they themselves can make a difference to girls' lives.
We also need to employ more female teachers. Consequently, there will be more female role models for children. In addition, we need to pay women equally to men. On average, women earn £140,000 less than men over their working careers.
And finally, we must increase the number of women in our parliament. Currently, that is only about 23%. The more female MPs there are, the more people get used to the idea of women having an education and having empowered jobs.
Internationally, we must involve globally respected figures such as Barack Obama. We want to include male figures because men across the world will listen to them, whereas some may ignore women trying to stand up for their rights. We should also create an online campaign which would let people donate money to invest in better facilities. Almost 2 years ago, 15-year-old Malala was shot in the head by Taliban gunmen. Her supposed crime was that she'd spoken up for the rights of girls to be educated. All her life, her brothers have had a clear and easy future, allowed to be anything they wanted. She even told the BBC that relatives had told her mother after she was born, "Don't worry, next time you'll have a boy."
Girls like Malala are inspirations to young women around the world. Her story is known worldwide, and because of her brave actions, she's given other women courage to stand up for their rights.
Educated girls are more likely to marry and have smaller and healthier families. Girls who have been educated have more confidence in being able to claim their rights. This will help out to right disparity in other aspects of life across the world.